Okay, question 1. What is Ohm's law? Ohm's law is a fundamental principle in electrical circuits that states the relationship between voltage, current, and resistance. The formula is V equals I times R. V is the voltage, I is the amps, so the current. Resistance is R, and that is measured in ohms. Question 2. Series and parallel. What does it mean for the elements? Blah, blah, blah. What is series and parallel? So series connections are when circuit elements are connected in series. They are arranged in a single path, so the same current flows through each element sequentially. Parallel is a parallel configuration. Elements are connected across the same 2 points, creating multiple paths for the current. Each element experiences the same voltage. Completeness. What is required for a circuit to be considered complete? For a circuit to be considered complete, it must have a closed path from the positive terminal of the power source through the circuit elements like light bulbs, other resistors, to the negative terminal. So there has to be a complete path from positive to negative. If there's any break in the path, the circuit is incomplete. Question 4, voltage. Let's see. Question 4, what do the 3 light bulbs in your circuit have in common? Voltage or current? Voltage. They have voltage in common because they're both being supplied by a 9-volt battery. Current will vary. Does each light bulb obey Ohm's law in this in the simulation? Yes, they do. What factors determine the brightness, power of each light bulb? Lots of Well, 3 factors are gonna determine the brightness: the voltage supplied, the resistance of each bulb, and whether it's connected in series or parallel. So our first one, our series circuit. Right here, we've got a bulb at 10 ohms. We've got a bulb at 20 and a bulb at 30. Which of the 3 bulbs should shine the brightest? I'll tell you the truth. I already clicked it. I already know the answer to this question. But if I didn't already do that, I would guess that. Well, I know it wouldn't be the middle one. Because whether, if the current's flowing this way or this way, it's going to be either this one or this one. But let's just close the switch and find out. Looks like it's this one, because the current is flowing this way. So that's this one. And then as it flows through these 3, the resistance obviously takes its toll, and by the time the series makes it to the last bulb, it's dim, if it's even on at all. So that's the problem with series circuits, is you can always tell where the series begins and ends, because the first light in series will be brightest and the last will be the dimmest. Let's see, do the bulbs have the same voltage drop or the same current? Let's see, let's use this voltmeter here. We'll put one lead on the negative terminal of the battery, and we'll start at the first bulb here. 4.5 volts on the first bulb, 1.5 on the second, and 0 on the last. Okay, interesting. So they do not have the same voltage drop. Let's see. Parallel. This is my parallel circuit here. There's a uninterrupted path on both sides of the load here, the negative and positive sides. So let's see here. Which of the 3 bulbs should shine the brightest? That's with with parallel, it really just depends on resistance. So the first one up here is 10 ohms, this one here in the middle is 20, and this one down at the bottom is 30 ohms. I would say the least resistance is king here, so it's gonna be this one. Let's find out. Yep. So the lower resistance, the brighter it should shine up here. But as you can see, yeah, higher resistance, medium resistance, and lowest. So you're gonna get the brighter light up there. Do the bulbs have the same voltage drop? Let's check. I'm gonna put my lead rather. There we go. 9 volts up here, 9 volts down here, and 9 volts here. So there you have it. Parallel circuits, no voltage drop between bulbs. They're all getting the same voltage.